Was this punch right here landed by Daniel Dubois in that fifth round in his fight with Usyk illegal or a illegal punch? And what prompted this Hall of Fame referee to tell me this?
It looked like it was a legal punch.
Low blow or no low blow? There's a lot of controversy, a lot of talk amongst boxing fans today as to whether Daniel Dubois should be heavyweight champion. But Alexander Usyk and his team remain steadfast that to them, that blow was illegal.
What kind of illegal blow it was? Or legal, maybe? Do we have a definition of legal and illegal? Russ, can you give us the legal side of it? What is the definition of legal and illegal?
Belly button is the line.
Belly button is the line.
Anything below that is a low blow.
Anything below that is a low blow.
So if you're hitting the pants, it's not a legal blow.
If you're hitting the pants, the blow is not legal.
Like this, not this.
But Frank Warren, the promoter of Daniel Dubois and his trainer, they ain't having it. They feel that that should have been a legal punch. There should have been a knockdown count. And by the accounts of many fans on Twitter and on Instagram, there should be a new heavyweight champion, and his name should be Daniel Dubois.
All we want is a fair shake, and we didn't get it. Didn't get it, so.
We don't like when people cheat. Yeah, that is cheating. There is no two ways about it. It's like a footballer going down deliberate to claim a penalty or getting a player sent off. There's no difference. Yeah. As you can hear, I am distraught. My young boy is left this building, is distraught, and God knows how that's going to affect his mind going forward.
I don't know what happened Saturday with Usyk, but to me that punch was right on the belt. It was not a punch for him to get like all that time. I would have called that. I would have given a warning. You know, you give a warning, I would let it continue, but I would have not given him 5 minutes for that. I mean, it was not really, I don't think it was intentional. If it's intentional, then you start taking points automatically. There are no warnings, but it's intentional. But this individual, the referee, good referee, Luis Pavon, I think maybe we've been, like I said, he didn't get clarified with him with the language barrier. They didn't qualify. He didn't tell them exactly what was going on wrong. You know, with low blows. Sometimes you watch your fighters and you study your fighters before you referee their fights. I know this fighter has a tendency of using the head a lot, the tendency of hitting blow, the tendency of spitting out the mouthpiece intentionally. So all these things you address in the dressing room. You don't have time to do that inside the ring just prior to the fight. But you said we went over the rules in the dressing room. You know, but you got to make sure that they have a good interpreter to explain it carefully. That the punches out the belt will not be considered really low blow because the cup, as you're fighting, that was in the fifth round, and when you're fighting, the cup raises up a little bit more, you know? So I would have not called that really a low blow. But he got away with it. The referee should have said, no, that's not a low blow. You know, that was a legal punch. If he would start counting, you know what? The guy probably would have jumped up. He probably would have jumped up and continued. Like I remember when
So wait a second, Joe. So from your experience and from the replays and the angles you saw, then for you it would have been a legal punch, and you would have given Usyk a 10 count at that point.
Well, you know, I would have to see it, being in that position. You know, when you're in that fight, you know, you see watching on TV is different when you are in person.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what angle Luis Pavon had, whether he was on the blind side or would he actually see it clearly that he saw a low blow. I mean, a low blow is when you get hit really down in your groin area. That's really considered low. On the belt line, you know, that's just a warning. Come on, keep him up, you know. I thought that with Holyfield, Red Bull, you know, where there were punches on the belt. You know, I said, all right, I'll keep him up. You know,
because a lot of people have suggested by the way Usyk immediately fell down that was an indication that was a low blow, because they say like, hey, sometimes with body shots it's like a second delay and then they'll hunch over, but you know Usyk fell down like right away.
Yeah, well, you know what? When you get hit on the belt line, depending how the cup is situated, sometimes they wear the cup and they don't wear nothing to keep the cup in place. Sometimes the cup can move a little bit. If it gets you right in your
Your junk?
Your testicle, if your testicle really good, it can pinch your testicle, and and that's probably it could have happened there. You see, that's why the judgment called on the referee. Either way, with the referee say no, it was not a low blow, but then again, the testicle could have got pinched on the protective cup.
Yeah, on the bottom of the cup.
Yeah, so it's a judgment call on the referee.
So to recap, then what you said, it's you're basing this on like the replays that were shown on TV, but and I know this is true when someone's when someone's judging fights ringside as opposed to watching a fight on TV. You get to see a lot more things, but also you could miss a few things. And based on that, you're not sure what angle referee Louis Pavon had there with the USYK fight, but from the replays you saw, it did look like it was a legal punch.
It looked like it was a legal punch, but it's again, like I said, it hit him on the cup, on the top of the cup. Yeah. Again, I don't know. See, on TV you can't really see. The referee can see whether the cup is going up. Sometimes the cup right, when the cup rises up a little bit, that's why I say sometimes the cup goes up, you hit him with a punch right in the belly button, that's still a good punch. The cup is right there, but the cup went up maybe 2 inches, went above 2 inches above the belly button. Yeah, and that's when the referee got to say, wait a minute, I told you that the punches here were good. And now the cup rises up an inch or 2 inches, 3 inches. I've seen the cup go up as high as 4 inches on a fighter, and it's because the trunks go down a little bit, the cup comes up a little bit, and that's where the referee got to say, before the round starts, you look at the fighter. I've gone many times to the fighter, and I adjusted the trunk, or I adjusted, to make sure when they commence the round, I was all right, time in. But I'll take a second or two to adjust the belt or the trunks on the fighter. Yeah, I don't know what angle. Louis Pavon was an excellent referee.
Yeah,
he's always done a good job. He never put in any controversial fight that I know of, and this will be the first one, and he's done over 200 of them. And again, like I said, it's a judgment call, depending on the angle the referee, where did he actually see it, or did he go by the reaction of the fighter? Sometimes the fighter reacts to a low blow, but if you're on the blind side, you didn't see it, you think it was a low blow. Maybe it wasn't a low blow. I see a lot of fighters, they fake it, say, I know he'd be on the belt, but hell, I'm going to go down and make sure the referee takes a point. But you can't disqualify a fighter for low blow. Okay? You have up to 5 minutes. You can't continue to 5 minutes. You lose by technical knockout or no decision. But when it comes to something like that, it's very controversial. Sometimes the referee doesn't have the luxury of instant replay, so he has to go with what he saw, what he felt at that moment. Also, the viewers on TV, we have the luxury of watching the replay, slow motion and everything. But when it's actually happening, just like baseball or football, they have a recall. They want to see the replay to see if actually the ball hit the line, or if the player in football was a step off the line or whatever. All these replays, but the umpires don't have the luxury of calling it the way it is. And when you go to replay, you see actually what actually happened. Again, what angle was the referee in? Did he actually see it, or did he go to go with what he felt was a low blow?
Yeah, I know that's been a lot of talk of instant replay now. I know Vegas has instant replay. Like over there, it's known as VAR, video, I believe video assisted replay. But the promoter, Frank Warren, in the post-fight after, said that they were going to try to petition the result. You, with your experience, Joe, is that possible at all? Can someone petition based on a call that on replay it looks different even after the fight is over, concluded with the result?
It's hard to make a change like that, because I remember when Mike Tyson fought Buster Douglas, the referee picked up the count at 1, but when the ringside, the referee was picking up the count for the timekeeper. The referee counting for the down was at 5, and then the actual referee should have went with 6. He went with 1. So and they tried to change and reverse that decision. It didn't happen. I remember they had lawyers and donkey trying to get lawyers to overrule the decision of the referee, but they couldn't do it. It's going to be hard to change that decision. I guess the best thing to do is get a rematch. You know, DUBOIS should get a rematch out of the fight because USYK, he's a heavyweight champion. However, in the ring, there's fighter A, fighter B. There's no champion, as far as I'm concerned, as a referee. I don't look at a champion because he's a champion, you give him the edge. No. Fighter A and fighter B, equal, as far as I'm concerned. But a rematch is to settle everything, over and done with. Get a rematch within 90 days.
So to recap everything, just so fans that are informed and aware, usually in the back, a referee will come to the dressing room, explain all the rules, tell them the border of what's a legal blow and a low blow. A majority of the time, that is anything below the navel is a low blow, but that's at the discretion of the ref, dependent on where the cup and the shorts sit on the belt line. Exactly,
because, again, like I said, the cup always rises up, and the trunks sometimes they go down. That's what the referee kind of tells them, right, either you go to the corner and you try to pay a bit. When you come out of the corner, you say, time. Sometimes you keep a hold of time. When you go over there, you adjust the trunk on it. So, make sure that when it commences around, because that the cup is rising up and the trunks are going down. So it looked like it's low, but he got actually a good punch. But the cup does rise a little bit. That's why the referee got to say, here is good. Regardless, the cup goes up. If the cup goes up a little bit, you tell me here was good. When they started the fight, it was here. It was here. Then during the fight, went up. The referee could still call it as a legal blow because it was here, even if the cup came up a little bit. So it's a judgment call on the referee. I know it's going to be tough to try to reverse that decision. I think the best thing to do was to call for a rematch.
There's a lot of controversy over at a lot of fans over in the UK saying, DUBOIS should be heavyweight champion right now, but that's not to say that USYK would have not popped back up for a 10 count. But you know what? Great explanation on your end, Joe, because I know a lot of these things aren't explained. And you know what? We didn't see the ref give the final indications when they were in the ring as well, and I think that would have been a little bit helpful too for us as the viewer watching it. But you are right. He has one point of view in the ring, and he's not privy to these replays. But hopefully we get these replays incorporated as a whole in all matches to kind of sort through situations like this. Joe CORTEZ. Yeah.
I'm going to go a step further. Now, if the referee would have called that a knockout, then it would have been protested the other way around. Said, wait a minute, that was a low blow. You see? Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Yeah, it's a tough job that you guys have, that's for sure. Joe, man, hey, thank you for jumping in with us. Thank you for explaining the situation. And most of all, I'm glad you're looking good.
Well, let me tell you, thank God I am after my COVID. 5 months in the hospital back in 2020. I still got a little spark in the old flesh. I came back. I refused to take the full count. But let me tell you, I would like to see the television networks have a referee at ringside there doing it from a referee's perspective, calling it with the commentators there, because I know that there's a lot of things that go on in there that the commentators don't know because they haven't been in the ring, they have been a ringside official. Be the ringside official helps the network explain to them as a referee, this is what I would do right here. The referee should get ready to take a point, or the referee should get ready to stop the fight, or he should get ready to disqualify the fight. A lot of calls are being made from the perspective of a referee's angle. Sometimes commentators don't know these rules. It's good to have a ringside referee, whoever it may be, to call the shots for them.